going on, family? You are tuned in to Real Ass Real Radio 104.1, your nightcap of comedy. I am Ken Miller in the big chair tonight. Join the virtual studio with my comedy brothers. I got Mr. James Yan over there shooting it up. Hey, you know that's how I walk in the improv now every time I walk in.
Imagine if everywhere we go, we really shot places up.
Yeah. No, that's why you got me. No,
the lawyer like, nah, man. Put the
they
heat
call
away.
me. Should we do this one? No. You got plastic guns in your hand. No,
bro. I want Jeff Cobb to be like, no. Put the llama away.
No,
put the llama away. Yo, put the biscuit away, man.
What's going on with you, brother? How you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling silly, man. I haven't told you guys this, but I love doing this show. Yeah, I'm having a great time, and I always have fun. And I think the people, they pick up on that, man. We genuinely just enjoy ourselves on this show, so I'm feeling great.
And bro. I think that's why they like listening, man. We'll have our topics, and we're like, hey, this is what we're gonna talk about. And then it'd be the end of the show. And I'm like, I ain't get to go with none of this stuff that I worked on all day and researched to talk about, and we ain't talk about none of it.
None of it, bro. We don't need that. No. We don't need that.
None of it, man. Also joined the virtual studio from the Law Office of Kaufman and Lynn and the Under Oath podcast. We got Mr. JK, aka Jeffrey Kaufman, is in the building. What up, Jeffrey?
I like it.
I'm good. I'm filling in for Miguel and me at the same time. I'm doing it both. So Miguel is in violation of our contract, and we'll discuss that when he shows up.
Yeah, Miguel is on his way. For everybody listening, Miguel is apparently getting a haircut right now. Now, mind y'all guys, we start recording at 8 o'clock, so we record 2 shows. Miguel texted me, said he ain't gonna make it, so he should be on at the 9 o'clock show. So we started recording, waiting on this dude. He hasn't got here yet. So during our waiting, we got to arguing about barbershops. And I'm trying to sit here and tell James that don't nobody cut hair better than a black barber.
Oh, wow. You know what? I used to believe that, man. I used to believe that, Santa Claus was real. And then I found out the truth. And
I spit my drink out.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to tell you, there is nobody that loves their hair like a Latin man. So if you go to a Latin barber, they cut the best hair. Bro, I grew up going to a black barber, man. There was always a dude named Mr. Something. And that's you got your hair cut. Yeah. Mr. Gene.
Mr. Tony.
G. Yeah, bro.
Tony was one of those.
Yeah. So I grew up with black barbers. Going to school with my friends in high school, my barbers were black. They were my friends. But, bro, I went to a Latin dude once. First off, when you go there, the place is lit. They got music pumping when you go there, man. Everybody got their stuff all just... Every single barber has his lineup like crisp, bro. Like a cuff in the crease, bro. Crisp. The beard is just perfect. It's just so right. And then when you get your hair cut by these dudes, they go all out. I'm telling you, nobody does a better job cutting hair than Latin barbers. It would change your life, Ken. I know, bro. See, here's the problem. Here's the problem right now, Ken. You out there lost, brother. But you go to that barber. You go.
No, he can't. He can't. He can't.
And Jeff, I'm gonna tell you why I can't. Because in my community,
yes, there he goes. It'd be like dating a white woman. See, that's what's going on.
Barber, bro. Hey, Rod Williams. Shout out to Rod Williams at Barber Stars. Has been cutting my hair for 20+
You told me about your relationship.
Walk up in there, bro. It's sports on everywhere. We in there arguing about sports, about women, about life, about everything. And a funny thing is, 9 times out of 10, Rob always wrong.
Okay, wow.
He's always wrong, bro. He ain't never right.
Just like the barber from Coming to America. You ain't never met no Martin Luther King.
I love you, dog, but most of the time, Rob be wrong. But I like to put the battery in his back. Because everybody, not everybody in the barbershop arguing, and we're having a good time. And I feel like that's probably what takes so long for me to get my hair cut, because we're in there arguing about sports and life and everything. And to the point where Rob is now my son's barber.
Oh, that's funny.
So I
took
pass
it down.
Son, and you know, when you because in our community in the black, that's what we do. I go to the barbershop, then it's you go take your son to the barbershop, and then your son starts going to the barbershop. Now my son goes and gets his haircut on his own and makes his own appointments. And now I go get my cut, and Rob be like, yo, Junior was just in here yesterday, and a single tear.
There you go. Right now.
Yeah, but you know the reason why he goes back. See, it's like cheating on a woman. When you cheat on a woman, she has to figure it out. When you cheat on your bartender, he knows by the look of your head when you walk in there.
Yeah,
I didn't do that.
I didn't do that. Man, why your line further
I don't
back.
cut that line.
Why your mustache? I don't shave your mustache like that.
Absolutely.
What's going on?
And that ain't 2 weeks of growth.
2 weeks of growth.
Jeff, where you go to? What barbershop you go to, Jeff?
I actually used to go. I used to go to the uppity places, and then I realized I'm paying a lot of money for stupid money, and then I went to like Floyd's. But the problem is with Floyd's, you can never get a reservation in there. It makes me crazy because
it's Floyd's the place that has
what's Floyd's? I think I've seen them. That's the one that looked like the gas station, like an old school.
Yeah, everyone's tatted up in there, and they use the razors, and it's a great. All the people in there are fantastic, but it's always it's hard to get in, and I don't like plan my day. You know, if I call with like an hour, I'm like going, an hour should be fine. An hour and a half.
No, I don't play that. We make appointments when we get our barber. You can't do that.
But what's crazy is growing up, my mom just took us to the barber shop.
Exactly.
Now you have to have an appointment.
You gotta have an appointment, dude.
Yeah, I can't do that. I know, but I went to. There are a couple girls and great clips. They take care of me, and I like that. But I don't like waiting. I'm not a big waiting guy. I don't want to walk into a place even when I have a reservation and they go, "Oh, we're a little busy now." Well, why did you take my reservation?
Yeah,
gotcha. Yeah, they get behind though. That does happen, but I have to make a reservation at my barber.
You have to.
I got to do it like a week before. Like I got to plan out.
See, I don't have to do that. He's been cutting my hair for so long. I can text Rod right now and say, "What you got tomorrow?" He'll be like, "Man, come by at 11:30." Like, but once again,
James, who's your barber?
Going there for some.
Who's your barber?
Alberto. That's his
Alberto.
name.
Where's Alberto? How far from me?
Okay,
man,
bro. But white dudes coming there all the time
50 miles to get Kissimmee, man. That's past Disney. I got to cross Disney. That's like the Mason-Dixon line for me.
This dude that went to a different time zone. He in Central. He in the Central time zone.
I got to go break this dude out like Harriet Tubman to get a haircut.
Yo,
the Underground Railroad. There's a lot of stuff I gotta get past to get to Kissimmee.
Hey, bro, Kaufman go get his haircut and Kissimmee and his watch go back an hour.
Yeah. I got younger. You know, I went there. I was like Quantum Leap. I was suddenly in the 67. It was great.
They got a new Quantum Leap coming out, by the way.
I know it comes out tonight.
Is it tonight? Well,
and he's Asian too.
Come on tonight, so I'm gonna check it out. I don't even know the show. I know Quantum Leap, but I didn't watch it.
No. See, why even say you don't know it unless you've seen it?
I know the show. I'm just saying I know the show.
How do you know the show if you've never seen it?
Because I know Friends, and I didn't watch Friends. I know the show. I know what the show is. I just didn't watch it. Friends. There's clips. You see those all the time. I don't see Quantum Leap clips on TikTok.
So
okay, let me rephrase it. I know of the show.
It's real simple. This dude gets shot through time, and he takes over the body of the person he's hopping into. And until he solves the problem, he can't leave.
Yeah, he keeps jumping from person to person to person.
Yeah, so it could be a woman, it could be a man, you know, and he goes, I mean, it was Scott Bakula, and it was a great show. And all he wanted to do was be able to go home. He said the next jump will be the jump home. Yeah. You know, and it never was.
It never was.
And then the final of the show, after like so many shows, he gets to meet this bartender. And the bartender is actually God and says, not only is this going to continue, but you're never going home. And they're going to get harder. And that was the end. And it was like, how do you end the show?
Wait, that was a series finale?
Series finale, you're screwed forever, was the answer to that. God tells him you're screwed. And I was like, how is that an ending? Worst ending ever. You know, you love this guy. Scott Bakula was such a nice guy. You loved him.
He was a lovable character. Yes.
Helped everybody out. It was like that. I think it was the beginning of all those shows where people help people out.
Yep.
I mean, all those great shows. But
so you telling me I got to go back and watch Quantum Leap?
No, you don't have to watch any of that because it ended on such a bad note.
But was it a good show? I don't care.
It was a fantastic. It was a fantastic.
It was a great show. It was.
I mean, the actor. I don't think he could have worked with any other actor. It's like Tom Selleck as Magnum PI. It was such a perfect role. Like the new Magnum, I don't buy him.
And they were Magnum PI.
Yeah.
Don't buy the guy.
And they were creative the way they did it because he had to solve the problem before he could leave.
Hey.
There was one episode where he was in a pregnant woman's body. And
so
nowhere
till the lady had the baby.
He had to solve the problem before it was time for her to have the baby.
Without knowing anything's going on. Y'all talking about Quantum Leap?
Yep.
Yeah. That voice you hear is Miguel coming from his celebrity barber for somehow. Miguel, you missed our whole rant. We made fun of you and missed a whole rant on barbers because I'm trying to tell them that black barbers are the best. James saying this.
No. Puerto Rican and Dominican barber. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. Because Latino, like Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, Caribbean, Latinos, we have all different hair. So if you're a Puerto Rican barber, you got to learn how to cut black hair. You got to learn how to cut straight white hair. You got to learn how. You have to learn how to cut every kind of hair because the representation of ethnicities in the Latin community is every hair.
My black barber cuts Latino, white, and black hair.
Yeah, I'm not saying he's not good. I'm just saying all-star wise. If you had to take a cross section of Latino barbers and a cross section of black barbers, I bet you black barbers are still amazing, but they might not be as familiar with white hair, or they might not be as familiar with other types of hair because it's not in the community. Plus, y'all don't have better music, and y'all probably got AC, and you don't find that at a Puerto Rican barbershop. That no AC makes that cut better.
My barbershop.
Now, what's the odds? I always see these ones where there's always one barber in the black barbershop who's terrible, and his chair is always open.
First chair.
Yeah,
that would never fly in a Puerto Rican place.
Yeah, and see and here's another thing too. Here's another thing too, though. Puerto Ricans, we assume everybody's Puerto Rican, so there's never like a white, because the white dude comes into the black barbershop, he has to cut better than everybody else so that people come to him. You could be a ginger come into a Puerto Rican barbershop, we're like, that's Ginger Mario. Like he's from Bayamon. He's from Bayamon. Yeah, I know him. He's good.
I don't care. I'm a fight for the black barber to the end of days.
I know you can't do it because you can't cheat on him, but bro, if you went to a Latin barber once, it would change your life.
Okay, he could do it. He'd get caught. I get
caught. But I met a kid.
He could claim he'd go in. I got cancer. He'd have to tell me he had cancer and change it completely.
Hey, my barber like, well, who the hell is this cancer guy?
Yeah.
Who is this guy? I need to meet this dude.
Hey, tell cancer I'm coming to get him.
It's Ginger Mario, isn't it?
Yeah. Hey, James, I met a kid at the show. One of my friends, her cousin's a barber. He has like 50, 60,000 followers on IG. Puerto Rican, I think he's a Puerto Rican Dominican out of Kissimmee. I've been trying to get him on the show, so let's bring him on next week.
Absolutely,
we'll bring him on next week, and we'll have him on next week, and we'll sort this out. But
you better do it on Monday. I don't want you to do that. Don't you? On Monday night. That's part of the contract.
Yeah,
there you go. Okay.
Friday is Patricio Day. We can't. Yeah, Patricio killed.
Don't worry. Hey, I'll tell you, Jeff. Don't worry. I make fun of his law firm all Friday too. Because Patricio, I tell Patricio he's supposed to be he's the child snatcher. Basically, bro. Patricio. Yeah. Patricio shows up, you about to lose your kid.
Yeah.
Even if you hired him. If you hired his firm,
we tell Patrice outside, bro, you the worst paralegal ever because you on here with us for 5 hours. Like who?
Yeah,
who
during the day.
Yeah,
what with that phone? And the message is, sorry, I can't speak right now. I'm too busy on the radio.
Yeah. I'm doing radio. I'm doing podcasts. I'm doing all of that.
Yeah, Patricio gets a call. They're like, oh, thank God, Patricio, man. Hey, man, I'm inside right now. They go take. Sorry, you've reached Patricio. I'm podcasting this Friday. Go ahead and leave your message after the beep, and I'll get back to you. Patricio, they gonna take my baby.
Hey man, we gotta take a commercial break. We'll be right back with all this silliness on Real Labs Real Radio 104.1. Real Labs Real Radio 104.1, your nightcap of comedy. I'm Ken Miller. I'm in the big chair tonight. Remember, guys, make sure you go find us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. If you want to listen to some shows that you missed, go to iHeart, search Real Labs, and download our podcast. If you want to see these beautiful faces, go to YouTube and you can watch these shows. I'm joined in the virtual studio with James John. Miguel just jumped in from getting his fresh ass haircut. And from the law office of Kaufman and Lynn in the Under Oath podcast, Jeff Kaufman is in the building. I was gonna step off this show, Miguel, but I decided to stay on. I'm having a few issues. I had an upper endoscopy today, and they put you to sleep and put that camera down your throat.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I was telling them this. I don't know how women do it. I don't know how y'all do it.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, the women who deal with me, they don't have to deal with it going deep down the throat.
Not at all.
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah.
Hey,
My throat been hurt. I can't eat nothing but mashed. I've been eating mashed potatoes all day because for the next 30 days I can't do anything acidic. I can't have no alcohol.
And
can't
see,
smoke no cigar.
I be taking girls out for spaghetti afterwards.
Could you imagine we go out one night and my girl, we're ordering dinner and I invite Kenan and I go, yeah, you just gonna eat mashed potatoes tonight, right, baby?
Yeah.
The question is, would Ken get that joke later? That's the question.
bro, that's funny.
Hey, Jeff, the crazy thing is I've Googled stuff that's acidic. It's so much food out
Everything.
there I can't eat.
Everything.
Tomato-based, orange
Yeah.
juice,
Any citrus.
yeah, and all
Coffee.
that.
Yeah.
Like
Yes.
there's so much stuff out there that I enjoy. Like this is a funny thing, James. When we got done with the surgery, well, before the surgery, I was starving because you can't eat like 12 hours
can't.
before.
No,
And my wife said, "What do you want?" I said, "I want pizza. I am craving
can't
pizza."
have that. Yeah.
So she was like, "Okay, cool. We can go to Lazy Moon after this because my
Yeah,
doctor is
giant
downtown."
slices.
Big
I
slices.
was like, "Yes, man." They told my wife like, so he can't have anything, no tomato base, no. So we get in the car. My wife was like, "So you ready to go to Lazy Moon?" I said, why you messing with me? You just
They
heard
just
that lady
said-
say I can't have." She said,
Oh.
"Oh my God, I didn't mean that." So we get home. I make some homemade mashed potatoes, and she's like, "Yeah, so what's for dinner? We still going to Lazy Moon?" I said, "Why you
like,
doing this
yo?"
to me?"
See?
She swear up and
She's
down,
torturing
James. She
you.
swear up and
She's
down that
torturing
she
you on
forgot.
purpose.
That's what I said, Jeff. But she swear up and down. I forgot. Now
You have
torturing
700
me.
shows. She's been upstairs listening to every word, and she's paying you back. That's what this is.
Funny.
100%. She heard me say
bro.
Shima Franklin was cute. Now she bang.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't even know why you did that, bruh.
Hold
wasn't
on
me,
now.
that was
Now, I
Jersey.
was thinking of something because Miguel told us something special. He's going to a show Wednesday night.
Yeah.
He's going to the Wu Tang Clan show.
Wu Tang,
Yeah.
Nas,
Now,
and
now,
Busta
see, I was
Rhymes.
looking at him and going, you know what? I'd like to go to that. But then again, I know what it's going to look like when Opie Taylor, 50-year-old Opie Taylor, walks into the Wu
Oh
Tang.
no, I'm gonna tell you, this is where you're wrong, Jeff. Wu-Tang is one of those groups that there will be hippies there.
Yep.
There will be
Yep.
because the first time I ever saw Wu-Tang Clan was in 1996. I saw Wu-Tang Clan and Rage Against the Machine. And Rage Against the Machine was actually opening for Wu-Tang. I think they rotated who was the openers and stuff. And at that time, Rage and Wu-Tang had been around mainstream as long as each other, because I feel like 1993 Wu came out, 1993 is
Yep.
about when I heard of Rage.
Mhm.
And the show was cool because it wasn't one of those where you ever been to a show and like the opening band's fans pretty much leave after they go because they're like, I came here to see this. It was such an eclectic mix. So trust me, Jeff, all we got to do is we got to throw a Wu-Tang shirt on. Or actually, Jeff, all you got to do is wear a Marvel shirt. Wear a Marvel shirt.
Because they love
wear
Marvel.
a Kung Fu shirt.
Yep.
Or wear a Wu-Tang shirt or a weed shirt. And you're covered. But you should go to the Wu-Tang concert, man. It'd be a good client spot for you.
It
You
would.
know?
A lot of people falling down at that show.
Yeah.
Hey,
Go
go
ahead.
ahead, Jay. Go ahead. No, go
I
ahead,
was
Jay.
just gonna say perfectly, man. That's a damn good concert to go to. Jeff, seriously, go to it, man. And shout out to Wonder Woman Ghostface for opening up Killer Coffee.
Yeah.
Coffee shop, bro.
Okay, do you want to know? Do you want to know? Here's one of my goals.
Yeah.
So, our pool guy at the Sausage Castle, shout out to Raj. His brother's Master Killer from Wu-Tang Clan, and Raj owns a pool company here in Florida. We just happened to meet, and then boom, like one of those where you meet somebody, it's about third time y'all kicking it. He's like, I'm about to let you know my brother's Master Killer from Wu-Tang Clan, and I was like, I knew there was a reason we hired you. Like I felt it, So that's been my homeboy now for about a year and a half, and we were always talking. He's like, when Wu comes to town, I'm gonna invite you. So when he heard Wu was coming, me and him text each other. He's like, hey, I talked to my brother. My brother said, come hang out backstage, kick it. I have one goal. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it, guys, but let's put the energy out there, the positive energy from all dozens of our listeners. All 12
of them. Yeah.
My goal is to somehow convince Ghostface to let me wear his giant plate necklace chain or falcon bracelet for a picture. And if I can get that,
I don't know. You get killed for taking somebody else's jewelry.
No, I won't take it.
No.
Because I had a dream one time that I was filming a TV special And on that special, I ran into Ghostface backstage in the dream, and he said, "You should wear my jewelry." And I was like, "I know."
That's a dope.
You know, like I've been waiting, but I've not been knowing that. So my goal, somehow, if possible, somehow put the energy out there, guys.
How much is that thing? I mean,
like $150,000 change.
Are you crazy? That's like you driving somebody's Porsche.
Oh yeah.
We're not grabbing it.
We're not. He's gonna be like, "Yo, you're so cool,
dude.
You're such a cool guy." Yeah, and then Nas is gonna be like, "You're cool, Nas," and I'm like, "Nas, chill out. I'm talking to Ghost." You know, like y'all, everybody chill out. Everybody get some time. Bust the rhymes. Give me a moment. I'll get to all of you. Chill out. I'm talking to Ghost. And he's gonna let me wear the necklace, and then he's gonna be like, "Yo, we should have been best friends." And I'm just gonna put my fingers on his lips, like, "Shh, we are, we are." And then we're both gonna fly out.
Hey, I'm not gonna hold you, but lyrically, that's probably one of the best damn concerts put together, bro.
It's gonna be pretty good, man.
He'll ride that Pegasus home too.
Yeah.
Well, think about that, man. Nas, living legend. Wu Tang, living legend. And Busta Rhymes, living legend, man.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah,
I'm probably gonna eat a lot of edibles too, so I'm gonna be in the spirit world the whole concert. Be like, "Did you see the size of that chicken?" You know, like.
I was thinking about
we should
what
have
Jeff was talking about like white people at the concert. I went to see Public Enemy, all white people. It was me, Pedro, and Angel from the Monsters. And we were the only three minorities in there. And it was all white people.
Tell them why.
I'm gonna say this. I feel white people go out to more concerts than we all do. And I think that's because I think this, man, and I think minorities are learning this. Minorities are learning why white people have been having so much fun because they went out and did stuff.
Yes.
You know, man, like they went like anytime your white friends took you out to do something, you're like, this is fondue, this is amazing. And it's like, go out and do stuff, you know? That's how we feel about camping. Like I feel like lately I've noticed there's a lot more. I think Spanish people camped a lot more than black people ever did, because especially like island people and stuff, and island people camped more. But the black community, I didn't see going camping as much. But in the last 10 years, when I do things like Jenny Springs or when I go out to Colorado, I see a lot more black people camping. And me and Busey always make jokes. Black people are always the least prepared campers, though. They don't have a tent. They got like a box body Caprice with a fan, you know, and they're just hanging. But I do think like one thing that a lot of like the black and Spanish community's been learning is like white people have been inviting us to cool stuff forever.
You're right.
And we've been like, I don't know about that. Right. Oh no. Because I think a lot of times in our community, we've tried to seem cool on everything we do. Too cool, and it's made us too cool for school, man. We haven't been able to enjoy, and I think that's one of the things that I know this is a stereotype, but one of the things I've always really loved about like white people is they will get you out of your shell. Yes. They're like, no way, bro, come on, you gotta try. You gotta try it. Yeah, do this. You gotta.
We'll take mine.
Yeah.
We'll take mine. Yeah.
It's the same way Spanish people get you out of your shell to eat. Black people will get you out of your shell to dance. White people will get you out of your shell to try a new experience. You know, and they're always like, and then they lend you their gear. Like it's just, Jeff, you probably would lend me something you would never lend any of your other friends who do this sport. Like if there was an activity you did, you like snow skiing and stuff, you'd never lend one of your other buddies all the stuff because you're like, you can get your own stuff, Craig. But then you're like, Miguel, you want a snow ski? If you can fit in it, get in it, brother. Yeah, you know.
You just said it.
It's like Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Me and my wife. Me and my wife. That's so funny. It's called I Wish I Would.
Yeah, I just wish you won't move into our neighborhood.
It's called Help a Rican. Yeah,
Help a Rican.
Help a Rican. I like that. That's actually hilarious right there. Yeah. Hey, so the Wu Tang Clan and Nas, the New York State of Mind, is at the Mid Florida Credit Union. It's at the Amphitheater, which is across the street from the casino. The casino.
Hard Rock.
Yeah. The Hard Rock. And it is some tickets for sale still. It's almost sold out, but it's some tickets from sales, but they're not expensive. It goes from, if you get $29 tickets, you're sitting out in that lawn. You know, they got the little grass area where you can
which is a great place to be, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But it's something else, Jeff. We were talking about last show about reselling tickets. They got front row tickets. They probably bought these tickets for $200 or whatever. Yeah, $783 each.
Yeah, it's nuts when they do that.
And believe it or not, that's not that expensive for how bad they jack tickets up. Like 3,700. I see this stuff like the Springsteen concert coming here. They're in a seat within 50 feet or 100 feet. That's less than $600.
It's too much now, man. That everybody buys it.
Springsteen was all help the people. I'm for the people. I'm for the people.
Yeah.
And now this concert, I'm getting paid. And he'll sell out like Jersey, Meadowlands, like 7 straight nights in a row. I mean, he gets $1 million a concert, and he's like, "Oh no, I want $4 million." And I don't like him anymore. He used to be for the people, and now he's just greedy. Don't like.
It's rough, man, when I see that because you want to buy tickets, and then 3 days later, they're all been purchased by resellers.
Bots, yeah.
Well, Jeff, if you decide to go, brother, there are plenty of tickets for you to go see Wu Tang, Nas, and Busta.
Dang.
I bet you Dan Newland's opening for him. He's just gonna come out and be like Newland.
I call Dan and we land in the helicopter.
Yeah.
Right.
Or they're opening for Dan.
The grass where everybody else is blowing all the seats and blankets everywhere.
No, Jeff. The grass opens up like X-Men. How the black bird comes out.
Yeah.
And you guys just come out of his tunnel. He's like, built tunnels all around Florida.
Yeah. It's like whack-a-mole, but with me. It's
yeah.
What you doing Wednesday night, James?
Man, I'm not doing much. That's why I'm tempted to go.
Man, come on, me, you, and Jeff roll up there.
For real?
Yeah, if my wife say I'm down, I'm down.
Yeah, mine too. I'm gonna ask my
pack
wife
some mashed potatoes.
What you think, Jeff? If my wife say it's cool,
listen,
I'm
if you guys decide tomorrow to make it happen, I just have to move one thing, and I'll do it.
Hold on, baby. Can I go to the Wu Tang concert with real laughs? All right, she ain't answer back. We'll see.
That's a yes. That's a yes. No, you didn't ask right. You said that you go.
She goes,
baby, you got a problem with me going to Wu Tang on Wednesday?
And her answer was like, "You want another slice of pizza?"
Yeah.
What time's the concert?
If I just 8:00.
And where is it? That's at the place. Is that the place by the Hard Rock?
Hard Rock. That's
right across. Well,
that's
outside.
doable. That's doable.
Yeah, it's an outside concert.
Hey, I'll sneak y'all in back. No lie. I've always been that dude who's like, hey, I'll figure out a way. And it doesn't always work. It only works about 30% of the time. But if I gotta hand y'all some Woo merchandise and boxes and be like, and then Jeff, Jeff, all you gotta do, throw a suit on, come in on your phone and be like, I'll tell you right now, Raekwon and Ghostface won't show up for less than 500,000. I'm like, oh, that's their manager. You know.
Hey, with that being said, we gotta take a commercial break. We'll be right back. Real Labs, Real Radio 104.1. We are back. Real Labs, Real Radio 104.1, your nightcap of comedy. My name is Ken Miller. I'm in the big chair tonight. And remember, guys, make sure you check us out. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Go to iHeart, search Real Labs, download our podcast, or go to YouTube so you can see these beautiful faces. Look up Real Labs. Join the virtual studio with James Young, Miguel Colon Jr. from the law office of Kaufman and Lynn and the Under Oath podcast, Mr. Jeff Kaufman. Guys, I got to tell y'all something. And y'all going to look at me differently when I tell y'all. I haven't cut my grass in like 2 weeks, bro.
Bro, you know what? Get the hell out of here. You know what? See yourself out, you son of a bitch.
How bad is it?
It's bad.
Are you that lawn in the neighborhood too?
Yeah,
like everybody else looks good.
He needed a machete to get to his car. That's how bad it was.
My grass was like buckwheat, bro.
Indiana Jones back there. He discovered the Temple of Doom.
Hey, Jay, you see Eddie Murphy, the buckwheat wig? Yeah, my grass is buckwheatish right now.
Hey, can your grass look like a sniper ghillie suit? Like.
Hey, I cut my grass. I done cut over some infantry man. It is a small Vietnamese army living in my grass right now.
The Charlie's there.
Charlie's in your yard. You're gonna have to pop a flare up at night. All you see is rice patty hats.
Can't send in orders to make it rain. Like,
powder the bombardier.
Make it rain.
The other day I was walking to my car and I swear to God, I saw Forrest Gump carrying Lieutenant Dan out my grass. I'm gonna cut it tomorrow, man. I've been on the road. I've been busy. And it's the rain here is so unpredictable. I'm like, I'm gonna cut the grass at 10 o'clock. It rains, and then I can't cut my grass because now it's wet. So I have to wait, and I'm like, all right, cool. I gotta go do something. I'm gonna be back at 1 o'clock, cut the grass. As soon as I walk in the house, bam, rain.
Hold up. Are you just reading all the answers that people have given you over the years right now?
Yeah, I'm on Google right now looking it up.
He's reading all the sheets that people go, I'm sorry, I couldn't cut my lawn, Mr. Miller. And he's like, it was raining. I was on the road. I was just rattling them all off.
I need to clarify something, though. You're in a dangerous position, man, because one, your grass is the ugly grass in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Two, you allow rappers to hang out in your front lawn on the electric receptacle.
Man.
Like you starting to drop the Zillow of the neighborhood, man. Are you did you get any beef from the homeowners association from this?
No, but my neighbor, who's a friend of mine, he cut his grass. So when he cut his grass, mine looked terrible. Like like mine is high, and he cut right across the line, right? So it's like you know you shave down there, you miss a little hair.
Yeah,
and it's like it's bald, but you got some hair, like a little patch. Like, why is this patch right here? Yeah,
no,
so I just got this hair right here that's just.
It's like the haircut Miguel just got. He cleaned off the top and he left the beard. So that's what it looks like.
Yeah.
It's like having a bald head, but you got a beard attached.
It's like the border of Juarez and El Paso. One's all clean and nice. Yeah. One's at war.
Oh, Ken.
There's scientists hanging out in Ken's lawn because he find new species of bugs. They're like, unbelievable. Clarice, get over here. Look at this.
Ken, they should have never gave you N-words money is what they should have never
right now. Tigers money. Oh, yeah. And you know me, I be bragging about my grass.
You do.
You can't even see your smoker anymore. It's hidden.
Bro, hey man. Speaking of smoking,
Idris Elba shot Beast in your yard.
Yeah. Ken, you gotta watch out. You might trip a claymore in your yard.
You've done that before, so yeah. Hey,
that's
bro,
funny.
I'm telling you, I be breaking the rules, B. I the other day, man, I was smoking in the front yard. Smoked the rack.
Yeah, but you know all the exceptions. You're like Elle Woods making that argument. Well, based on bylaw 3444 on Christmas time minus 12 days, this is when I can do this.
Hey,
Are you starting to push it? You like the crooked cop in the HOA, huh?
Yo,
you drinking a beer in your cruiser, just shaking down dudes on Friday for cash.
Denzel on training day.
Yeah. He's yelling. Yeah, he's yelling at people. King Kong ain't got nothing on me. I'm putting everybody on report at Pelican Bay.
Hey, what you gonna do, Jake? You ain't got one bullet, Jake.
Officer Hoyt, that's my son.
What you gonna do, Jake?
That's my son.
That's my son. That's my son.
You got to use Agent Orange to get rid of your grass. What's the biggest or what's the worst house in the neighborhood though? Who you don't have to name them, but is there a house that you all agree?
This is the thing. I honestly don't complain about any. I grew up in the projects. I've seen 10 times worse. I don't complain, but I went to one meeting and this lady complained so much about a lady's curtains. So when you come into the back end of our subdivision, she had like sheets hanging up his curtains.
Like a haunted house.
Yeah, like a haunted house. But then the other window had these blinds up, and it looked like somebody was trying to get out.
It's a murder home. It's a murder home.
So it's Jeff, it's the murder house. So of course, I'm like, it can't be that bad. And I drove by. I was like, "Oh, I'm putting a complaint in on this. This is ridiculous. This is making our neighborhood look terrible."
Ken with the telephoto lens. We're doing this.
Ken's in his yard with the sniper wearing a ghillie suit tomorrow. Look at that house.
I can't believe this. But they complain about a lot. Like the biggest complaint was like people who painted their houses, weird colors. They complained about that. But the lady with the blinds and the messed up curtain. That one I was like, because you can fix it. Just put the curtain up, put the blinds up. You can cut your grass. But
and blinds aren't expensive. Honestly,
Ken, I just realized you're wearing a Wu Tang shirt. Ken's wearing a Wu Tang shirt. That's what's up. I didn't even notice. Killer B.
Yeah,
hey, so let me ask you this.
Wear this tomorrow because it's tight. This a night shirt.
Hey, I'm not. Funny. This is the thing. I'm not wearing a Wu Tang shirt there because I don't want them to be like, "Yo, that's not a licensed shirt that we getting money off of.
Yeah.
Hey, I got a question though. How do you address an individual whose house is whack at a homeowners meeting? Like, because everybody's talking about that house, right?
Usually that person isn't there. Usually the person.
No, they won't show up.
Yeah.
This guy won't. This guy won't do his yard. He ain't gonna show up to a meeting.
Right. He ain't coming. Because what happens is the person whose house is the worst is probably a renter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they're probably renting. They probably don't like, look, that ain't my house. I'm
Or he's in
renting.
foreclosure
So
too.
Ken,
He
say
could
it
be in
with a
foreclosure.
say it with a hard R, man. He's renter.
Renter.
Yeah.
Not renter. Not renter.
Yeah, not rent us. Renters.
Renters. Yeah.
What
So
you
a lot
renters
of those
doing
people-
around here at this hour?
Yeah.
Hey, don't look at my wife, renter. Don't you dare look at my wife, renter. Look at me, renter. Look at me. I do whatever I want to you, renter. You know that. Come here. Come here.
That's so true.
Dirty
We
renter. Oh, he's so fast. Look at him.
Why we look down on renters?
Bro.
I need some ID, sir.
Oh.
The other day, one of the Freedom buses was in front of their house. Yo. But it came
DeSantos
out-
drops people off in your neighborhood. Okay, all right.
It's probably them two rappers in your neighborhood live in that house. And like,
Yeah,
you know what
live in
they?
that house.
Oh, gee, you know what they telling us now? They trying to tell us we can't have curtains in our front yard, and you got to play it. You like, damn, they
That's
always
crazy.
taking.
Yo.
They always taking, B. I don't know, man,
hey.
because I was at the meeting and I told them, hey, they want to put curtains in their front yard. They do whatever they want. This is America. And then later on, you run up to the meeting, you're like, I know who it is.
As I'm smoking they blunt with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're crazy, bro. I can't even believe they would do you like,
Bro, this ain't America.
like,
They probably go to
bro.
Puerto Rican barbers too.
Yeah. They're like, what up, my Ken see him. Ken's like, what up, my renter?
Yo, and I be playing both sides too. I see them like, yo, they was talking about y'all in the HOA meeting, bro.
Bro,
Yo, y'all
I held
tell
you
these-
down.
Yeah, these two is real renterish. You know?
Acting all rich.
Yeah.
Which my neighborhood is. I can't remember the name. I think it's like a no deed, which it's something like it has something to do with the deed where you're actually not allowed to rent because
Oh,
of the
wow.
type of neighborhood it is. But we have renters in the neighborhood. Yeah.
So you have
You
a
know?
deeded. You live in a deeded neighborhood. is what
Yeah,
it's
that's
called, I
it.
think.
Yeah. So, but and I mean, it's a sign as soon as you drive in. It's a deeded neighborhood. But then again, with my neighborhood, they probably just put the sign there.
Yeah.
Be like,
Yeah.
really, they probably put the sign there.
You're supposed to cut
That's
your grass in your
hilarious.
neighborhood too, but you know,
Yeah,
you
you
acting,
know.
you acting all renterish.
Like a real renter, yo.
Yeah,
Bro,
Right,
he
yeah.
is real.
Renters with attitudes,
They
bro.
should
I
have
did
never
not-
given you renters money.
Money.
yeah.
Plain to see, you can't taste me because I'm gonna be a renter for life.
I remember. Do you guys remember that? I don't know if this is everywhere, but I remember there was these pushes. A lot of times they were taking away basketball courts in neighborhoods
Yeah.
and trying to make them
Yes.
tennis courts.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. You go
They
to
were
the
just
hood.
like,
You go
yeah.
to the hood and it's a tennis court. Like what? What is?
Yeah.
You can tell
Yeah.
it used to be a basketball court because they don't take the lines.
Nothing.
No.
And
Nope.
They
You,
just painted
you
green.
playing tennis from the paint?
Bro, in the 90s when I lived that project I lived in North Carolina, Coca-Cola had an initiative to get kids active.
Yeah.
And they put basketball courts in all the hood. We already had a court, but they put their court and the backboards had the Coca-Cola
Coca-Cola?
on the back court and then
Yeah.
the court, center court was a Coca-Cola emblem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we never hooped on it. Worst rims ever. We were like, we already got a court, but Coca-Cola was trying to do something for the hood. So
Yeah.
So yeah, we
They go, sorry, we drink Pepsi.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
we
right.
don't.
Which,
No,
by the
we
way,
don't.
No, James.
North
in
Carolina.
North Carolina, they drink Pepsi.
They drink Pepsi. Yeah, they
Not here,
Yeah.
son. We don't play that here, son. We don't play that.
I'm a Coke guy
Nah.
now. Well, not
Who
for
got that
30 days.
RC Cola's building Foursquare courts because that's all the money they got? He's coming in with a spray paint can. Pepsi's building tennis courts. Yeah,
Not
Coke-
RC's building checkerboards and parks.
RC's handing out frisbees. You can use it to break your weed up on it. I don't know, man. RC Cola, dog.
RC Cola is sponsoring the Wu Tang Nas and Busta.
Yeah.
Hey man, it's been a blast, bro.
Rizzicola.
Rizzicola. If you want to get that Rizzicola,
and the can shaped like his funny rings, like the beehive.
We gotta go, man. We got 2 minutes left, man. Miguel, where you gonna be at this weekend, brother?
I'm gonna be with Jeff Kaufman and Morgan Gallo at Bloodhound Brewery this Saturday. Me and Jeff had a blast there last year when we did the show, and I'm excited because I haven't worked with Jeff in a while. I haven't worked with Morgan Gallo in a while, guys. If you don't follow Morgan Gallo, she's amazing.
She's so funny, bro.
A couple years from now, you're gonna be checking her out at major shows. Trust me, man. But yeah, so me, Jeff, and Morgan Gallo are gonna be at Bloodhound Brewery. It's gonna be great.
Bro, I got $100 bet with Morgan. I said in 5 years, watch you be famous. I said you work hard.
Work
I said
hard,
your
hard.
writing is great. Like, dude, I said where she
So
had a notebook.
Yeah.
She had a notebook. Go let her watch. Go see her notebook. She is meticulous, bro. It's crazy. I said, watch in 5 years. I'm gonna be featuring for you.
You know what the problem's gonna be though? She gonna hook up with the wrong renter.
James, where you at this weekend, blood?
Brother, I'm gonna be down in South Fort Pierce at Casey and Spaz's Black Box Theater with Jake Clark.
Okay.
Cool. Jeff Kaufman, what you got this weekend? Who you got on under oath this weekend?
Oh God. That's a good question. We got a bunch of people. I just did we did Christy Martin last week. That was a great show, boy. That was painful. You talking about murder and stuff like that, and me as a lawyer, I got deep into it too.
Good.
You know, that was bad. We've got God, she's a big YouTuber. Gotta remember her name. I can't remember right now. Sorry.
I know who it is. It's a young lady. She is a comedian, correct?
Pinky Patel?
Pinky Patel.
Pinky Patel.
Yeah.
I love Pinky.
Pinky Patel, that sounds like an Indian pimp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's me, Pinky Patel.
She's pimping out 2 million.
Are you interested in an omelet?
Yeah. Hey, where's all my renters?
You come into my neighborhood and you try to peddle
Where
your
are the
wares.
renters in the house?
Let me explain how Pinky Patel works. You see all these turquoise? It's not because I'm some chump off the street.
All right, man, we gotta go, man. This weekend I'm going home to Greensboro, North Kakalaki to kick it with my brother for his 45th birthday.
Yeah.
So thank you guys so much for tuning in. We'll be back next week. Brand new shows. I'm Kim Miller. That's James Young. That's Jeff Kaufman. That's Miguel Colon Jr. Thank you guys for listening. Have an amazing weekend. God bless you and
Good night.